This tutorial demonstrates sniffing wired traffic through a wireless connection. Sniffing wireless traffic once you connect to an access point is fairly easy. Most wireless cards support promiscuous mode, which allows you to see traffic from other wireless connections. A lot of people think that if they're plugged into the wireless device, that they're not susceptible to having their network traffic being viewed. What you may not realize is that your wired traffic can also be captured using man-in-the-middle attacks. To determine if the wired connection can be sniffed, we will connect to an access point and run Ettercap, which will begin an ARP poisoning attack and allow for us to listen for communication from the wired clients on the network. The IP address of my wired machine is going to be 192.168.0.4. And what we're going to do is open up Wireshark and look at the interfaces. I have two interfaces on my laptop. One's the wired and one's the wireless. I'm going to go ahead and select Ethernet interface 1. And for the demonstration here, I'm only going to show HTTP traffic. And we can see that right now most of the traffic we're just getting hits from 192.168.0.1. I'm doing a couple refreshes on my wired machine and we're not seeing any of that data through the wireless interface. So we're going to go ahead and do a wireless. Go ahead on our wireless interface and go ahead and do the man-in-the-middle attack using Ettercap. So we're going to use Ettercap, and the options we're going to do is we're going to run it in quiet mode so that we don't see any of the contents of the packets. We don't really care about that. We're also going to use the plugin for DNS spoof. That's going to be the method that we do this attack, and it's going to be an ARP attack, an ARP poisoning. And then we're just going to do any MAC address to any IP address we're going to capture. One of the things, because I have two interfaces, is I'm going to have to specify to use my wireless interface. So as you can see, again, really we're not seeing much traffic here in terms of browsing activity. Once I go ahead and execute this command, we can begin our man-in-the-middle attack. Now once you go over here and I go ahead and refresh my browser once again, you can see that we can now see 192.168.0.4, which is my wired computer, and we can see a web request out to Google. So now any kind of web browsing that's done on my wired network is going to go through my wireless connection, and I would be able to see that traffic. It is important to use the most secure encryption your wireless access point supports, along with the complex key that will be difficult to crack. Using this man-in-the-middle attack, login information, network print jobs, and any other type of network traffic on the wired network may be captured and analyzed at a later time.